Testing levels. Oh, oh. Good, good. All right. Let's not blow out Olivia's ears here. Here, turn that one off too.
Mason Gray. And I believe we have this adjusted. Second baseman, number 7, Jacob Honus. The catcher, number 18, Luke Bastel. At third base, number 8, Ben Robrecht. In right field, number 15, Sam McCann. Tonight's starting pitcher for the Typhoon, number 10, Connor Cornelius. And the center fielder, number 4, Alec Napkavich. We also welcome head coach Alex Heine and assistant coach Scott Walbach. And now would you welcome the Wisconsin Rapids Rangers as we introduce first of all the non-starters, number 18, Brian Olds. Number 19, Josh Dekarski. Number 22, Jordan Tibbetts. Number 24, Nick Lieberg. And number 27, Jacob Dekarski. And the starting lineup for the Wisconsin Rapids Rangers, leading off in center field, number 8, Brennan Huber. At second base, number 6, Brett Simonson. At third base, number 10, Caden Sengbush. At first base, number 21, Braden Lewis. In right field, number 9, Jackson Laskowski. Starting catcher for the Rangers, number 12, Cannon Plowman. Designated hitter, number 11, Ethan Freeman. In left field, number 20, Marcos Simonson. Shortstop, number 15, Caleb Ellis. And the starting pitcher for the Rangers, number 7, Eli Hahn. Head coach for the Rangers, Court Halber. Assistant coaches, Troy Halber, Carson Gunderson, Matt Shaw. And now to honor America, would you please rise for our national anthem? Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Wisconsin Rapids as we get you ready for the final league game of the year for the Wisconsin Rapids Post-9 Rangers as they will take on the Antigo Typhoon. A win tonight helps and means a lot if you're Wisconsin Rapids, but the first place Plover Black Sox still have a game at Merrill next Monday, and if they win that one, then Plover wins the conference outright, and Rapids will finish in second place but tremendous season nonetheless for the Post 9 Rangers as they come in with just 2 blemishes on the season. And both those losses came in conference play, one here against Plover and one on the road at Everest. They avenged both of those losses, but the Plover Black Sox will have a game up in Merrill next Monday against a young and struggling Merrill ball club. A lot going on at the Quadplex here tonight in Wisconsin Rapids as there's the Wisconsin Rapids Redhawks taking on the Everest Merchants. There's softball going on. There was baseball practice going on. But we're going to get things ready and get things going here in Wisconsin Rapids. Eli Hahn will be on the mound. He'll face off with Caden Kautza, Reed Kinsley, Mason Gray for the Antigo Post 3 Typhoon. A loss last night for the Typhoon in Plover, 11-5 loss. Talked to Alex Heine before the game. 4 errors, 6 unearned runs, and the Typhoon lost by those 6 runs. Thank you all for tuning in. Steve Maves alongside Olivia Zimmerman here this afternoon or this evening. Got a lot of other games going on around the network tonight as well. Wausau is in Marshfield. Antigo, obviously here. Watoma Berlin is in Wapaka. And Chippewa Falls is at Plover to start the 33rd annual Dan Schluter Invite. First offering is popped up on the infield. Backing up on it is Caleb Ellis in shallow center field. And 1 pitch and 1 out. Efficiency at its finest for Eli Hahn. And now Reed Kinsley, the shortstop. Outfield, or the defense, as it has been for Court Halber this season. I'll give you the defensive alignment here in just a moment. Marco Simonson in left, Brennan Huber in center, Jackson Laskowski, the hero from the other night, in right. Caden Sangbush at third, Ellis at short, Brett Simonson at second, Braden Lewis at first, Cannon Plumman catching Eli Hahn tonight. If you didn't join us on Monday night, it was a doozy here as Rapids was down 3-1 in the bottom of the 7th inning. Now it's fouled up and out of play. Rapids got 1 early out, got 3 singles in a row from Simonson, Sangbush, and Lewis. Then Plumman had a sacrifice fly. And then Jackson Laskowski, a rocket line drive to center field over the head of Pearson McDonald from Everest. And Nick Lieberg running on contact with Caden Sangbush at third. Sangbush scored easily. Lieberg head first slide into home. That was going to be grounded to third and foul. Sangbush plays it in foul territory, and it remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. Zaleski Sports also your home for the Wisconsin Football Coaches Association. Just missed inside there. 8-player football all-star game that'll take place tomorrow. Jason Zaleski, Jack Weber, and Trevor Zaleski all bringing you that game from Titan Stadium in Oshkosh tomorrow. Popped up, shallow right center, jumping and off the glove of Simonson. And Reed Kinsley will reach first. We'll see what the I'm taking a look here. I'm going to see what Rapids has on their game changer. See what, before we make a assessment, we'll see.
Left fielder, number
I think
5,
probably
Mason
Carson
Gray.
Gunderson down there keeping book. They gave him an error. Mason Gray at the plate. As Reed Kinsley reaches on an error by Brett Simonson. Jumping, hit off his glove. A tough play for Brett nonetheless, but there's a runner at first for Antigo here in the top of the first. Hahn looks at his runner twice. There goes the runner. Lifted to left center field, backing up on it. Huber gives way to, Simonson gives way to Huber for the out. Hit and run was on. Mason, not great contact, and there's 2 away for Jacob Hannes. Thank you to our game day sponsors, Rapid Sheet Metal, Sparhawk Trucking, and Scott Krug Realty, helping us out, bringing you these games live and free all season long here on Zaleski Sports. There goes the runner again. Throw down by Plowman is not in time. Off the glove of Simonson. The throw was right on the bag. A stolen base for Reed Kinsley. The first offering to Hannes, the second baseman instead of the third baseman, was a ball. Oh, 1 to Hannes, pardon me. That was going to be hit into left. Simonson plays it on the hop, and they're going to keep him there. And there's runners at the corners for the Typhoon. For Luke Bastel, the catcher. Rutzer Korea Fine provides a boutique shopping experience with unique and affordable clothing and accessories to fit your individual style. Shop Rutzer Korea Fine on 8th Street here in Wisconsin Rapids.
Typhoon catcher, number 18, Luke Bastel.
Brewers back in action, starting the second half of the Major League Baseball season tomorrow in Cincinnati. 3 games against the Reds over the weekend. First offering is good for a strike. Brewers 1 game back of the Cincinnati Reds. In the NL Central. That one's going to be lined into right center, and that one's going to get down for a base hit, and Antigo is on the board here in the bottom of the first inning. Or in the top of the first inning, pardon me. Luke Bastel with an RBI. And the Typhoon lead 1-0. None of the hits so far tonight. It is an unearned run after the error.
Third baseman.
And now Ben Robrecht. That one gets past on the wild pitch, and runners advance.
Take a breath, Eli. You're fine. Hey, get in your groove.
Now 2 in scoring position with 2 outs. So Reds, and then 3 against the Phillies, and they're back home on Friday, July the 21st against the very good Atlanta Braves. Missed outside again, 2-0. Braves 60 wins to just 29 losses in the first half of the season. Outstanding start for the ATL. Now it's going to be hit to right center. Brendan Huber drifts over to it. That'll end our first inning. 1 run on 2 hits. There was an error, and there were 2 runners left on. We have played 1/2 inning. It's Antigo 1 and Wisconsin Rapids coming up. You're watching Legion Baseball, Zaleski Sports.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great childcare you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Connor Cornelius on the mound for Antigo here against the Wisconsin Rapids Post 9 Rangers. It'll be Huber, Simonson, Sengbush, Lewis, Laskowski, Plumman, Freeman, Simonson, and Ellis. The first time these two teams met, it wasn't that long ago. See what we got on the schedule here. It was on Monday, June 26th. It was a 10-5 win for Wisconsin Rapids, but Rapids scored 2 in the first, 1 in the second. Antigo scored 3 in the third. They both scored 2 in the fourth. Rapids scored 4 in the sixth and 1 in the seventh to pull away that night. Ethan Freeman and Jacob Tokarski were on the mound on that evening. Brendan Huber had 2 doubles. Nick Lieberg had a double. Braden Lewis had a double. Caleb Ellis had a double.
Fielder number 8, Brennan Huber.
And do not believe Connor Cornelius is number 11. He's number 10. He did not pitch that night. Huber drives this one to deep center field. Back on it is Napcavage, and that one's going to one-hop the wall and bounce over the wall. And a double for Brennan Huber, a much-needed double for Brennan. He went 0 for 4 the other night against Everest, 1 for 3 on Tuesday up in Merrill. And a much-needed double, confidence-boosting double for Brendan Huber, a big smile on the face
Second
for
baseman,
Brennan.
number 6, Brett Simonson.
Now Brett Simonson, the second baseman. Brett started that rally in the 7th inning against Everest on Monday night. Inside corner, good for a strike. Evens it up at a ball and a strike. Connor Cornelius on the mound. Breaking ball missed high. No. Good for a strike. 1-2. Mobile Link in Wisconsin Rapids is your go-to for car and boat services, including window tinting, remote start, and accessorizing. Goodness. That's Mobile Link on 8th Street. Wisconsin Rapids. The 1-2. And that one hits Simonson on a 1-2 pitch. And there's 2 on and nobody out for Caden Sengbush. Scoreless, Everest and Point. We had talked about it a couple of times before the game that after Everest lost to Wisconsin Rapids, they hosted.
10,
They then turned around and hosted Marshfield, who hadn't won a game in quite a while. And Marshfield got the better of Everest on Tuesday night, 10-6. First offering to Sengbush is good for a strike, and it's 0-1. Wausau up 3-0 early on Marshfield. They're in the top of the first with nobody out. Gene Delisio, Bailey Miller, and Isaac Eagle bringing you that game live. From Jack Hackman Field, the throw down to third is safe. Wow. That was a good throw there by Luke Bastel. Huber just got in there. A double steal and counting 1-1 to Caden Sengbush. Closer than I assumed Brendan Huber would have wanted it. The 1-1. Bounced in there. Good stop by Bastel. These two teams met, not these two. A lot of these guys met in the springtime. Rapids getting the best of Antigo 13-1 that day. Popped up on the infield. Reed Kinsley backing up and making the catch for the out. One away for Braden Lewis. Rapids the other night had runners on base in every single inning. They left 8 stranded going into the 7th inning.
First baseman, number 21, Braden Lewis.
The big thing on Monday night for Rapids is that they put a lot of first pitch swings in play. I think 8 of the 9 they recorded an out. The only one was a Jackson Laskowski base hit in the 4th inning. The 1-0 to Lewis. 2-0. Jackson Laskowski with his efforts the last couple of weeks, moving up the batting order. Now batting 5th tonight. 2 balls, no strikes. Lights not yet on here. Getting a little cloudy in Wisconsin Rapids. 3-0 to Braden. One individual with as knowledgeable and as smart as Braden is. One of the best eyes at the plate as well. An individual that does not strike out a lot. Hit right back up the middle. That's going to score 1. They're going to send Simonson. The throw home from center by Napcavage is cut off, and a 2 RBI base hit for Braden Lewis. Had the green light on a 3-0, took advantage of it, and Rapids leads 2-0. That's confidence in a senior leader for Cord Halber to give a green light on a 3-0. Bounce it up the middle.
Right fielder, number 9, Jackson Laskowski.
And now Jackson Laskowski, a 2 RBI base hit. That one's going to be grounded over to short. Kinsley bobbles it, and there's an error. Everybody is safe.
Keep it going, Ken.
And now Cannon Plumman. One of those errors that Coach Alex Heine was hoping to minimize here tonight. Had 4 of them against Plover last night.
Ranger catcher, number 12, Cannon Plowman.
Now Cannon Plumman with 2 on and 1 out. Score update from Marshfield, 5-0 Wausau with 1 out in the top of the first. Misses low for a ball. Wisconsin Rapids will take on Stevens Point in Game 1 of the regionals that take place in Plover starting next Wednesday, 1 p.m. from Memorial Park. Everest will take on Wausau at 4. And Plover will take on Marshfield in the nightcap at 7 o'clock. Have games all weekend for you, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, with a championship champion crowned on Saturday. Winner of the regional heading to state in Marinette the next week. That'd be the 25th through the 30th, I believe. Give you some news as well for Wisconsin Rapids fans in just a minute. The 1-2. Breaking ball hit up the middle, double play opportunity. Kinsley to second for 1, across and in time to get the 6-4 double play. Rapids scores twice on a 2 RBI base hit from Braden Lewis. They leave 1. We've played an incomplete 2-1 Rapids. Back after this, Zaleski Sports.
Chili Implement, located just west of Marshfield in Chili, is your Kubota dealer in central Wisconsin. Big or small, Chili Implement has all the best equipment waiting for you. From farm tractors to lawn care, plus work and have fun in a Kubota side-by-side. Choose Chili Implement for your parts and service too. Chili Implement, open Monday through Saturday to serve you, and 24/7 online at chiliimplement.com.
For years, our Stone Innovations customers told us they love our countertops, but only wanted to deal with one company for their entire kitchen project. Well, we've heard you. So now Stone Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen with the same high quality products, selection, expertise we've been giving you for years. And now we can give you that brand new kitchen in just 1 week. After sitting down with our designers, picking out cabinets, countertops, and flooring, it will only take us 1 week to install everything. Stone Innovations, new kitchens in just 1 week.
Leading off
Sam
the
McCann to lead
second
things
inning,
off for
right
Antigo
fielder,
here in
number
the
15,
second
Sam
inning.
McCann.
Sam, the right fielder. Eli Hahn for second inning. Fouled it at the plate, and it's 0-1. Score from the field behind us, the Rapids Redhawks and the Everest Merchants, 0-0. They're in the bottom of the second inning already. Should make sense. They didn't have any scoring. We've had 3 runs scored already. It's 0-2 now to Sam McCann. Connor Cornelius, the pitcher, awaits on deck. Antigo plays in a different regional. And there's a swing and a miss and a beautiful pitch by Eli Hahn. And there's one away. Strikeout number 1 for Eli. Now Connor Cornelius. But Antigo is a double-A Legion team.
The Antigo pitcher.
And Merrill plays in a different regional as well. But Antigo, a double-A Legion team, so they will go and play in their other regional. They hosted state a couple of years ago. We did all their games up in Antigo. I think Kakana won that year, state tournament. And Cornelius quickly behind 0-2. Again, Zaleski Sports, you're home for the Wisconsin Valley Regional. That will take place in Plover, and then we were very fortunate to be asked this year to be your home for the AAA state tournament in Marinette. We'll be up there all week long, bringing you those games. And then the next year, if we do a good enough job. If we don't do a good job, then they won't ask us back. But if we do a good enough job in Marinette, lucky enough to have the AAA Legion State Tournament in our backyard next year, right here at the Quadplex in Wisconsin Rapids. Cornelius, a good fight here. With a lot of, the furthest I think somebody would have to drive is probably Jason from Marshfield. Even that's 40 minutes or so, nothing too egregious, like 3 hours to Marinette. But got people in Iola, Mike Wendland in Iola, got Point, Marshfield, here in Rapids, of course. And got him looking on the spinner, had him backing out of the way, and there's 2 away. Beautiful pitch by Eli. He's got 2 very nice pitches to record 2 outs here in the second inning. And then 2 weeks after the state tournament, from August 11th to the 13th, the week before high school football starts, Wisconsin Rapids Redhawks will be hosting their regional here at the Quadplex. Missed outside. I know, talking to John Kromanacher, who started the Rapids Redhawks last year. There's a swing and a miss to Alec Napkavich. Really hoping in the next couple years, I know Marshfield hosted it 2 years ago. They're hoping to have a WBA state tournament here at the Quadplex. I've mentioned it plenty over the last couple of weeks, but especially during the Redhawks games, can't ask for a much better facility than here in Rapids. You got 2 fields right next to each other, and don't have to worry. Obviously, you got to worry about rain and lightning, but you don't have to worry about getting the field to dry or drag it or paint it. The 2-2. Got him looking, and Eli Hahn strikes out the side here in the second inning. 3 beautiful pitches to record the 3 outs. A couple of backwards Ks. We've played an inning and a half. It's Rapids 2, Antigo 1. You're watching Legion Baseball, Zaleski Sports.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
Ethan
Freeman to lead things off here for Wisconsin Rapids in the home half of the second inning against Connor Cornelius for the Typhoon. First offering here in the second inning is popped up. Foul territory, mile in the air, backing up on it is Bastel, calling everybody off and making the nice catch. One pitch and one out. Some score updates from around the Zaleski Sports Network. Stevens Point and Everest 0-0. They're in the top of the third inning at Buchholz Park. Listen to this. Wausau 7, Marshfield nothing. Marshfield has yet to bat, and now Wausau's got the bases loaded on a walk with only one out in the top of the first. Watoma and Berlin getting ready to get started. Marco Simonson at the plate. The only other game we've got that's going to start in a little bit is Chippewa Falls at Plover. A spinner and a beauty from Cornelius, and it's 0-2. That's scheduled. First game is at 8 o'clock. There was a game scheduled for 5 before that. The 0-2 bounces in front of the left-handed batter's box, and it's 1-2. Cornelius out of the windup. The 1-2 home. Going to be hit and backhanded there by Kinsley across, and not quite in time, but what a play by Reed Kinsley. And almost got Marcos Simonson, an infield base hit there for Marcos. Wow. Kinsley had that error in the first, but he turned that double play and almost had a web gem of a play there. And now Caleb Ellis.
Number 15, Caleb Ellis.
Ellis with a runner at first and one out. We've had the great privilege of covering a lot of. Now it's going to be off the knuckles to right field. And they're going to hold Simonson, and a base hit there for Caleb Ellis. Just about to say that we have had the great privilege of covering a lot of games this summer, and we have seen some tremendous defense played. Seen some tremendous defense played here throughout the summer.
Top of the order,
Legion
Rangers,
and amateur baseball, going back to high school. Man, it has been a year of some great defensive plays. Runners at first and second now for Brennan Huber. Doubled his first time up. A breaking ball in there for a strike, and it looked like Cornelius twisted up his own catcher there, Bastel, and it's 0-1. Runners at first and second. The 0-1 missed outside. Oh, got the call. Strike. 0-2. Brett Simonson awaits on deck. Breaking ball popped up to center. Napcavage is there, and Simonson takes a couple of steps off a second, and a fly out there for Brennan. And there's 2 away now for Brett Simonson. Hit by a pitch and scored on the single by Braden Lewis. Spectrum Benefit Solutions has offices located throughout central Wisconsin. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook. Started today. Missed outside. Good stop there by Bastel. And it's 1-0. Got all the other games up. I don't got mine up here. There we go. Outside corner, good for a strike, 1-1. Lights are on here in Wisconsin Rapids, but again, the in between dusk and dark time is tough to see on our broadcast. Appreciate it. Left field, foul. Not a whole lot we can do here with the lighting. The way we had it earlier this summer, that went right over my head. Had it super, super dark. And with the help of Trevor Zaleski, we figured it out and hopefully brighten things up here. The 1-2. And almost hit him again. Looked like it nicked his sleeve, but he wants to swing here. Got hit once on a 1-2 pitch. That was almost another hit by pitch on a 1-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Cornelius fires. Missed outside, high and away, and the runners will have a head start here on the 3-2. Antigo with 10 players on the roster today. The only other one that is not playing is Hunter Iupi. The 3-2. Foul the back. Good battle there by Simonson. Too close to take on a 3-2, and Brett able to fight it off. Three balls, 2 strikes. Marcos from second, Caleb from first. There they go again, missed outside. Good battle by Brett Simonson. Bases are loaded now for Caden Sengbush. Popped up to short his last time up. No balls and a strike. Bases loaded to Caden Sengbush. Missed outside, 1-1. And if we got our field mic down on the field, if you hear some little feet stomping up on the metal bleachers, we're just going to let it go because there's some little ones playing down there. And bobbled again across, not in time, and another error. And Caleb Ellis will score. And Reed Kinsley with his second error of the night. Sengbush reaches. 2 runs will score on the error. And now Braden Lewis, who had the 2 RBI single in the first inning, at the plate with 2 on and 2 out. Simonson, good speed. Sengbush, good speed. And Braden Lewis looks at a strike. Rapids right back in action again on Saturday for a doubleheader against De Pere. Starting at noon, we'll be here for both of those games. It'll be a good tune-up, good test before the regionals start. Again, a couple of games that you obviously want to win. You want to win games before your regionals begin, but would expect a lot of mashups of pitching and maybe not in the batting order, but you'll see a lot of guys that may have not pitched a lot this summer, especially in a doubleheader, get to throw a lot. And that one's going to be off the knuckles, picked up there by Robrecht, and that will end the second inning. 2 runs for Wisconsin Rapids. There were 2 hits, and there was an error. There was 2 runners left on base. We've played 2 complete. Man, oh man, a lot of 2s in that one. It is 4-1 Rapids. Back after this, Zaleski Sports.
Rustic Redefined is the Wisconsin Rapids area's local boutique clothing store for women and children. Find a personalized shopping experience with excellent personal service and unique and trendy styles. Enjoy a great variety of always changing outfits, tops, purses, shoes, accessories, and so much more. Rustic Redefined has your unique style ready for you at an affordable price. Find your look on 8th Street South in Wisconsin Rapids, or keep up with all the newest options on Facebook at Rustic Redefined.
Save during the summer tire event at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers. Up to $150 back on a select set of 4 Goodyear tires. Buy online or mail-in rebate when you use the Goodyear credit card through June 30th at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Top of the third inning we go here for Antigo. It'll be 1, 2, and 3 due up for the Typhoon.
Those of you with those baseball card sleeves,
Jack Weber doing it all in Wapaka tonight as a little car trouble from one of our other employees. But Allison will get there, and Jack Weber and Allison Wolf, 2 of our newer broadcasters or teams. Score update from Marshfield, 8-0 Wausau, as they finally got to the second inning. Caden Kautz will lead things off. A pop-out on the first pitch that he saw in the ball game, and the first offering here in the third misses for a ball. Eli Hahn working in his third inning. Right at the knees for a strike. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. Coming up on Zaleski Sports this weekend, besides our doubleheader on Saturday, we've got a couple of games for you tomorrow popped up and out of play. First or third base side, and it's 1 and 2. Tomorrow, the Plover Pterodactyls are at the Marshfield Chaparrals. That's a 7:30 start. And then at the 33rd Annual Dan Schluter Central Wisconsin Classic in Plover. I'll give you that here in just a second. Going to be hit over to Simonson at second. High throw and an error by Brett Simonson. Rushed the throw. And the second error of the ball game. The middle infielder struggling. Kinsley's got 2 errors. Brett Simonson's got 2 errors. And now Reed Kinsley, who reached on that error in the first. But Friday, Eau Claire is against Nina at 3 o'clock. Plover is against Nina at 8 o'clock. That's at the Dan Schluter Central Wisconsin Classic in Plover. Again, as mentioned, the Plover Pterodactyls and the Marshfield Chaparrals. And at 6 o'clock, a special presentation of football. Popped up. Plowman, tough play, and can't make it. That's a tough one for the catcher as it drifts back into the field of play. They're back into that area. And it's 0-1 to Reed Kinsley. Special presentation as it is Football All-Star Week. The Wisconsin Football Coaches Association 8-player All-Star game from Titan Stadium in Oshkosh at 6 o'clock tomorrow on Zaleski Sports. That one's foul at the plate. Second or third year in a row. Might be the third that Zaleski Sports has brought that special presentation to you. They'll be live at They'll be live at 6 o'clock. Probably 4 or 5 o'clock tomorrow is when they'll go live. Get a good audience for 8-player football. One of our local teams got quite a few. Timmy Tranel from Port Edwards tore his ACL during basketball, was on the roster with a 8-player game. Of course, a couple of Newman Catholic players, state champions. Grounded over. Sengbush will take it, underhands it to second, and somehow Sengbush makes the play. And there's one away on the 5-4 putout. Kinsley will reach on the fielder's choice. Saturday, oh my goodness, 9 games on Saturday at Schwabenon at Waupaca doubleheader. De Peers at Wisconsin Rapids doubleheader. We got St. Louis Park, I believe, out of Minnesota. The St. Louis Park Pirates at the Eau Claire Cavaliers. That game's at 5. And then the Dan Schluter invite. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Mason Gray, a fly out to center his first time up. Shook his head in agreement. And it's 0-1. Mason, a very, very talented baseball player. And that was going to be a shallow center field. Huber, a long run. Diving catch and can't make the play. And a base hit for Mason Gray. A tough read there for Brennan Huber, and went a long way to try and make it, but unable to come up with it. Now there's 2 on and 1 out for Jacob Hannes. A base hit his last time up. And then Dan Schluter Classic, Janesville and Eau Claire at 10 a.m. Sheboygan and Eau Claire at 3. Plover and Manitowoc at 5:30, and Plover and Holman at 8. Popped up and out of play behind us here, and it's 0-1. We're at the top of the 4th inning at Buchholz Park in Stevens Point. Everest 1, Stevens Point nothing. Pitching change in Marshfield, 9-0 Wausau. That game's, you got to get to the 5th inning, but Wausau already up 9-0. And that one bounces away. The runners will advance. 2 on and, 2 in scoring position now, and 1 out for Jacob Hannes. Single his last time up. Being serenaded down there by the little kids singing the 1-1. Missed outside, 2-1. Everest and Rapids in the field behind us, 0-0. They're in the bottom of the 4th inning already. 3-1 to Hannes. Luke Bassel, who had the RBI single his last time up, is on deck. Popped up, foul territory, over on it, and look out behind the newly implemented bleachers in between the grandstands and the dugouts. Rolled in there, since Monday at least. And the 3-2. Lifted right field side, long run for Laskowski, and it's going to drift foul and out of play. Three balls, 2 strikes, 1 away. And the 3-2. Outside and missed. Base is loaded now for Luke Bastel.
Typhoon catcher, Luke Bastel.
Base is loaded for Basel. RBI single his last time up to right. Good stop by Plowman, and it's 1-0. line foul into the batting cage area, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Not sure this is too sports related, but we'll discuss it here in just a second. The 1-1 swung on and missed. And it's 1-2. So when Elon Musk took over Twitter, he said that he was going to start allowing people to make money on Twitter as contributors. And 1-2 inside corner for a strike. Bastel tried to lean into it, and there's a strikeout, number 4 for Eli Hahn, and there's 2 away. Content creators, that's what I was looking for. And the first revenue has been distributed, I guess, from Twitter. Internet Hall of Fame that posts all sorts of things, was the highest earner. And that was going to be hit over to Simonson. We'll give you totals when we get back to Wisconsin Rapids. Eli Hahn works out of it. Antigo doesn't score. They leave 3 on 1 hit and 1 error. We have played 2.5. It's 4-1 Rapids. Back after this, Zaleski Sports.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on U.S. Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Jackson Laskowski to lead things off here in the home half of the 3rd inning, as Ben Robrecht's got to tie his shoe over there at third base. 73 degrees here in Wisconsin Rapids right now, as we keep our eye on that radar. How about that? Was that yesterday? Yeah, it was first rain in a long time, as Laskowski continues his hot hitting with a base hit, on base twice tonight. And I guess the big conundrum for some of these teams now is, like last night, I guess we took them off the schedule, but Wausau and Stevens Point were supposed to play each other. Everest and Everest was supposed to play somebody last night. Oh, no, that was amateur baseball. But nonetheless, Wausau and Stevens Point I'm assuming, have to make up that game that was missed yesterday. High and tight to Plum, and Marshfield's Point's already got to make up a couple of games, including against Antigo on Monday. And they have a game and a half against Marshfield on Sunday. Good scoop over at there at first by Kautza, because their game on Monday against Marshfield and Stevens Point got lightninged out. They were in the third or fourth inning. So then Marshfield's coming down to Stevens Point on Sunday to wrap up the first half of that game. That was going to be hit over to Kinsley at second, and again off his glove. The third error of the night for Reed Kinsley in as many innings. And there's 2 on and nobody out. And Cannon, with his head down, unable to run now. Nick Kleberg will come in to run for Cannon Plowman. But
courtesy runner at first base for
so
the
they'll
Rangers,
make up
number
the
24, Nick Lieberg.
they'll finish the second half of the Marshfield Point game on Sunday night, and then after that, then they will start and finish the second game of the year, and then Point's got to go up to Antigo on Monday. So there's not much time, really no time, unless Point and Wausau play on Saturday, which might be a possibility, as Wausau's got a couple of non-conference games or non-league games. Right now they don't have it on their schedule as a make-up time, but we'll keep our eye on it. The 2-0 now to Ethan Freeman. Missed outside, 3-0. So that error by Reed Kinsley, his third of the game, had an error in the first inning. Then he erased it on the very next batter on a double play. Could have turned a double play in the second inning on his error, and could have turned a double play here in this inning. So his 3 errors could have all turned into double plays. But that's how the cookie crumbles sometimes. 3-0 now to Cannon, or to Ethan Freeman, with Marco Simonson awaiting on deck. Scoreless, bottom of the 5th in the Rapids Everest game behind us. There's a strike to Freeman. Gray, Napcavage, and McCann from left to right. Robrecht, Kinsley, Hannes, and Kautza from third to first. Luke Bastel catching for Connor Cornelius. The 3-1. Inside corner, and Freeman looks at strike 2, and the count runs full. Pitch number 51 coming for Connor Cornelius. Still nobody out here in the third. Wiggly hit third base side, and that one will trickle foul. Zach's Technology in downtown Wisconsin Rapids is your go-to for residential and commercial computer repair, custom-built desktops, off-site backup, and mobile repair. Look to Zach's Technology in downtown Wisconsin Rapids. They're in the third inning in Marshfield, 10-0 Wausau. 1-0 Everett over Stevens Point. And miss just high and in. And the bases are loaded now for Marco Simonson. Didn't miss by much, and now Alex Heine coming out to have a conversation with his pitcher and infield. Sign up for Fleet Rewards and get great deals sent straight to you. Plus, you'll earn points on every purchase made in store or online. Sign up now at fleetfarm.com. Get everything you need in one stop. Get it all at Fleet Farm. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualwausa.com to find an agent near you. You see our Key Savings Bank scoreboard, 4-1 Wisconsin Rapids. Also, with Key Savings Bank, unlock the best home, auto, commercial, and personal loans in the Rapids area at Key Savings Bank. No matter what you're financing, Key Savings Bank has the personal touch to put you at ease. Dream big with small rates at Key Savings Bank. Mound meeting concluded. Now the bases are loaded for the number 8 hitter, Marco Simonson. A single his last time up. Scored on the error by Kinsley in the second. Connor Cornelius trying to work some magic here in the Bottom of the third inning. Going to be hit up the middle, and on the first pitch that Marcos sees. And now they're going to send Lieberg as well. A 2 RBI base hit for Marcos Simonson. I've said it a couple of times before, but after those mound meetings, the first pitch you see is usually going to be a good fastball down the middle, or a good fastball, maybe not always down the middle, but a good fastball, and Marcos jumped all over it. Absolutely. 2 on and nobody out for Caleb Ellis. First offering to Caleb, misses high.
Batter is the shortstop, Caleb Ellis.
Top of the order, 2 up next for Wisconsin Rapids. Yet if you are Court Helber and the Wisconsin Rapids Rangers, you absolutely love how your offense is starting to come around everybody from top to bottom in this order. Absolutely tremendous at this time of the year with regionals right around the corner. High chopper to first. That's Kautza. Will take it himself. Will advance runners to second and third with only 1 out. For the top of the order, and Brendan Huber. 1 for 2 today. A double and a flyout.
50 announcement at the end of this inning. So have those tickets ready. You can
Score from Wapaka, 1-1. Wapaka and Watoma Berlin.
Top of the order, center fielder Brendan Huber.
Now Brendan Huber with 2 on and 1 out. Missed high and away for a ball, 1-0. Freeman from third, Simonson from second. And Huber almost taking one off the shoulder, and it's 2-0 to Brennan. Two balls and no strikes to Brennan Huber. 3-0 now to Brennan with Brett Simonson waiting on deck. There you go. Give him the green light, absolutely. Off the knuckles, shallow center field, backing up on it and making the catch is Jacob Hannes, and tagging is Ethan Freeman. The throw to third, head first slide, safe at third base. So a sacrifice fly somehow for Brendan Huber. Freeman showing off his wheels, scores from third. Simonson tags and goes to third. There's 2 away now for Brett Simonson.
Second baseman Brett Simonson.
Hit by a pitch and a walk today for Brett. Line fouling out of play, left field side, and it's 0-1. Crystal Finishing Systems is a family-owned business, now hiring for both their Weston and Mosinee locations, with openings in manufacturing, fabrication, management, customer service, and so much more. Join the Crystal Finishing team. Learn more at crystalfinishing.com. 1 ball and 1 strike now to Brett Simonson. The talented young second baseman. That one's fouled back and off of the leg of Basselan, our home plate umpire, Eric Brost. 7-1 Wisconsin Rapids in the bottom half of the third inning. Cornelius fires home. Inside again. 2-2. Marco stands at third. Brett at the plate trying to drive his brother in. Missed outside. 3-2 to Brett Simonson. The payoff coming back. Spinner missed high, another walk. He's been hit by a pitch and walked twice. Now Caden Sengbush, who has popped out and reached on an error. Running can be hard on your body, whether you're training for marathons, competitive runs, or just for daily exercise. Turn to Roberts Physical Therapy to get moving, keep moving, and enjoy life on the run. Roberts Physical Therapy at the locations in Amherst, Plainfield, and Wisconsin Rapids. 2 on and 2 out for Caden Sangbush, high and tight to the Rapids third baseman. Inside as Cornelius that time lucky to not be called for a balk. Did not really seem that he came set. The 2-0 to Sangbush. Hit over to third and into left field. Right past Robrecht and an RBI base hit for Caden Sangbush. Rapids adds another one here in the third inning. Now Braden Lewis, 2 RBI single and a fielder's choice.
Braden Lewis.
First one to Braden misses high. The 9th hitter of the inning for Wisconsin Rapids. Don't want to say it's a surprise score, but at the same time, kinda. Chippewa Falls 2, Plover nothing in the top of the second. And Plover trying to just get through that weekend unscathed with injuries or throwing too many pitchers. Again, they got a league game on Monday, and then regional start on Wednesday. They'll take on Marshfield in the first game. Braden, a line drive, just missed, and it's 2-1. He had one of those earlier this year. Hopped over that, I think it hopped and nearly hit the foul pole. And the right fielder, Sam McCann, about 5 feet or so off the warning track in right field. Maybe 10 feet. But he is playing very deep out in right field. 3-1 now to Braden Lewis. Look out over there. Oh, my goodness. I'll laugh about it now, but that is that's dangerous down there. That's for sure. 3 balls, 2 strikes, runners at second and third first and second, with 2 outs. Sangbush and Simonson running on the pitch. Hit up the middle again. They're going to send Simonson. He will score with ease. And Braden Lewis with 3 RBIs today. Simonson scores easy as he was running on the pitch. Sangbush reaches third. And that'll be it for Connor Cornelius here in the third inning. 5 runs across, still 2 on and 2 out. We will take a quick break and come back after this. Selesky Sports.
The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's fat bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net.
Welcome back to Wisconsin Rapids. Hunter Iupi will be the new pitcher for the Antigo Typhoon. He'll face off with Jackson Laskowski. Jackson, the 10th hitter of the inning for Wisconsin Rapids, still with 2 on. And
right fielder Jackson Laskowski.
2 on and 2 out. Connor Cornelius will move over to third base. Reed Kinsley's night on the field and in the batting lineup is over. Deep fly ball for Laskowski to Gray, and that'll end the third inning. There you go. Hunter Iupi getting the job done. Gets 1 pitch and records an out to end the Rapids' third inning. 5 runs for Wisconsin Rapids. 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. There was an error and 2 left on. We have played 3 completes. 9-1 Rapids. Back after this. Zaleski Sports.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Don't let pain or mobility issues keep you from enjoying life. Let our physical therapy doctors and our staff at Roberts Physical Therapy help you recover your ability to move easily and live free of aches and pains, providing effective individual treatment plans. Whether you're experiencing problems with balance and mobility, you're experiencing pain in your low back, or you're dealing with any other physical challenges, we'll take care of you. For more information on how we can service your needs, contact us today.
Top of the 4th inning we go here in Wisconsin Rapids. It'll be the Typhoon, Sam McCann, Connor Cornelius, and Alec Napkavich for post 3 as we get you ready for the top of the 4th inning. As the weather warms up, look to Rapids Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling here in Wisconsin Rapids. They've got more than 100 years of making your home and business comfortable. Call Rapids Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling today. Likely tomorrow. Probably closed. Now Sam McCann hit over to Ellis at short. And across in time to retire Sam McCann. 1 up and 1 down for Connor Cornelius, a strikeout victim in the 2nd inning. This is one thing that the end of innings really hurts my train of thought, because I always say, hey, we're going to talk about this the next half inning. I didn't talk about the money that people made off of Twitter. The news that Rapids fans are going to enjoy. But the 17U state tournament here in Wisconsin Rapids, that's going to take place starting next week. The state semifinals are on Monday, and the state championships are on Tuesday. Olivia will be here with Joe Anderson, bringing you those 3 or 4 games, depending on the if necessary conclusions. But the 17U state semifinal and state final will be broadcast live here on Zaleski Sports in Wisconsin Rapids. The start times of those games are at 1 and 7. And then next year, of course, as I mentioned, the AAA American Legion State Tournament will be here at beautiful Wisconsin Rapids. Which, if you host a state tournament, you're automatically in. So, Wisconsin Rapids, even if they have an off season, that's going to be hit up the middle and into center field. Even if they have a down year next year, Wisconsin Rapids, which you hope doesn't happen, they'll still qualify for a state tournament because they are hosting the tournament next year. Marinette this year,
Center fielder,
Rapids next year.
Nepkavich.
Last year was in Sheboygan. The year before that, I believe it was in Plover. That one's foul at the plate. That was one of our first massive productions at Zaleski Sports. The year before that, it didn't happen because of the COVID year, and the year before that, it was in Chippewa Falls. That was the year that Rapids made it, 2019. That was a tremendous year for Rangers baseball. A lot of talent this year as well as that year. Laskowski coming in and right and making the catch. There's 2 away. Just go back and look. Just think about that. Think about that roster that Court Halber had that year. Rapids fell a couple of games short of a state championship, but
Top of the order, first baseman, Caden Kautza.
I don't have the scorebook in front of me. Or I do have one, but not that one. Caden Kautza dribbles this one over to Brett Simonson, underhands it, and that will end the top of the 4th inning. We'll talk about that roster a little bit more when we get back to Wisconsin Rapids. You're watching Legion Baseball, Zaleski Sports.
Bauer & Fine has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
Bottom of the 4th inning we go as we head to the bottom of the 4th. Stone Innovations, they can give you a brand new kitchen within just 1 week. Countertops, backsplashes, flooring, cabinets, everything else you find in your kitchen. Stone Innovations takes care of it all for you, from fabrication to design and installation. For your next kitchen or bathroom, look to Stone Innovations in Plover. As well as Kerry Van Aert, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Get a free quote from Kerry Van Aert, State Farm on auto, homeowners, renters, and more. For both Wisconsin Rapids and Marshfield, find Kerry Van Aert State Farm on Facebook. Get started today. Cannon Plummet to lead things off here for Wisconsin Rapids in the 4th. Grounded into a double play and reached on an error. Chopped foul. Third base side into the near the Rapids dugout area. But again, just going off of the roster that Wisconsin Rapids had in that 2019 state tournament team, Nathan and Caleb Kromenacher, Ethan Peters, Donovan Brandel, Ryan Searing, Jacob Whitfley, Josh Zawicki. Outside gets a strike call, 1 and 2. Cody Brandel, second baseman, broke his hand right before the regionals. Popped up a mile in the air. Plumman tosses his bat. That one's going to be caught by Robrecht, and there's 1 away. But I know I'm missing some guys.
Designated hitter, Ethan Freeman.
First one to Ethan, misses for a ball. is one heck of a group, that's for sure. Outside corner from Iupi is good for a strike, 1-1. Not sure if they have past rosters on their website. And Freeman's behind 1-2. And swung on and missed. And a strikeout. There's 2 away.
Left fielder, Marcos Simonson.
Marcos Simonson now, 2 for 2 today. A couple of runs driven in. And that one's bounced over to Robrecht at short. Across and in time. Iupi, a 1-2-3 inning. Here in the 4th, we played 4 complete, 9-1 Rapids. Back after this, Zaleski Sports.
Hi, this is Blake from Mobile Link. The window tint businesses, homes, and cottages. Remote starters. We've been doing remote starters for over 30 years. We have over 5,000 units installed to date. We offer a lifetime warranty on the product. This unit works from over a mile distance, and the remote tells you the car started. We know the car started because of the green light. It tells me it's running the entire time because every 3 seconds you get a light flash. Call Blake at Mobile Link to schedule your appointment today. 715-424-5432.
The Midstate Technical College Healthcare Simulation Center, in a partnership with Aspirus, is a state-of-the-art interdisciplinary healthcare simulation center. It provides specialized spaces and simulation technology equipped with medium and high-fidelity mannequins and other equipment to create complex healthcare training scenarios. Visit our website at mstc.edu/simcenter.
Top of the 5th inning we go. It'll be 2, 3, and 4. It'll be Iupi, Gray, and Hunnis for the Antigo Typhoon. That lineup again for Wisconsin Rapids, I found it on Game Changer here. Tyler Byer, don't know how I forgot Tyler. Donovan Brandel, Cody Bradel, Kimo Ferreira, Garrett Huber, Caleb and Nathan Kromenacher, Zach Novak, Ethan Peters, Josh Schwalbach, Eric Steinhilber, Matt Swisher, Jack Wenzel, Jake Whiffley, Gabe, and Josh Zawicki. It was a unbelievably talented ball club, and I think that this group could really give that group a run for their money. Rapids has been pretty blessed to have as many talented baseballers as they've had the last, or at least since we've been covering on Zaleski Sports, which isn't that long, but a lot of very, very athletic, talented players. Missed inside, 1-2. Still scoreless, Everest and Rapids in the game behind us. They're in the bottom of the 7th inning. Wassa and Marshfield, their game's going to be over pretty soon, I think. That was going to be lifted to shallow right. Simonson calls off Laskowski. Jackson gives him a kind of a look, but nonetheless, a fly out, and there's one away for Mason Gray. Jeez, the sky there in Marshfield doesn't look too promising. At least it's in the top of the 5th inning. Oh, my goodness. They almost had a catastrophic error in Marshfield. One of those kind of like White Sox errors that they had a couple years ago where the whole infield comes in. That's going to be hit up the middle off of Hahn. And can he recover? He does at first. What a play by Eli Hahn. Took the grounder off his leg, chased it down, and still recovered to make the play in the out at first base. What a play by Eli Hahn, and there's one away, or two away. Wow. Kudos to Eli Hahn. And there's 2 outs now for Jacob Hannes. Wow. And now Alex Heine's going to go have a conversation with our first base umpire. That game in Marshfield just about to finish up, 10-0. They're in the bottom of the 5th inning, and the skies in Marshfield don't look too great over at Jack Hackman Field. They're in the top of the 4th inning in Plover. Chippewa Falls 2, Plover 0. That was pretty close. Good job by Eli Hahn, Braden Lewis, and Olivia Zimmerman. Getting a good replay on that. Brought to you by Wheelers. And now Caden Sengbush and Eli Hahn are playing rock, paper, scissors out on the mound. Two away now for Jacob Hannes. Wheelers Chevrolet, thank you to Wheelers for providing our replays. Once we get into football time, it'll be the one nice thing about football compared to baseball. Baseball goes, I mean, for some people, baseball is a very slow sport and football is a very fast sport, but it's kind of on the contrary because football, oh my goodness, there's a swing and a miss by Hannes. Football, they play for 3 or 4 seconds and then have 45 seconds off. That happens every play. At least there's usually action in every pitch in baseball. And a nasty slider there, and it's 2-2. But football not sure what roles Olivia and Josh will play this year, fighting over computer or camera, but we'll make sure Wheelers has their fair share of replays this fall. And that'll end the top of the 5th inning. Nothing across. We've played 4.5. It's 9-1 Rapids. Back after this with the bottom of the 5th. That's Zaleski Sports.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
Wisconsin River Orthopedics has been providing comprehensive care to Wood County for over 50 years. We offer urgent care for orthopedic pain and injuries, joint replacement, along with focused sports medicine care from evaluation to rehabilitation. Our facilities offer a spacious rehab center to get you back to doing what you love most, along with the latest technology in our ambulatory surgery center and a comfortable open MRI. Stop living with pain and limited range in your joints. Turn to Wisconsin River Orthopedics and get back to the way life is meant to be.
Nine 1-2 here for Wisconsin Rapids. It'll be Ellis, Huber, and Simonson. Ellis today a single and a ground out for Caleb. For the best in recreational or hunting properties in Wisconsin, call our buddy Brian Roosh with Whitetail Properties. Just share your goals and Brian can tell you where and how to make it a reality. Call him at 715-213-4468. 715-213-4468. Iupi out there for his second full inning of work. Had a fly out on the first pitch in his relief in the third. Pop out, strikeout, ground out. Missed high as you hear the call from our home plate umpire. Again, the final league game for Wisconsin Rapids here tonight. Hit over, and another nice play at second across, and he got him at first. What a play by Jacob Hannes. And there's one away. Outstanding. We mentioned it earlier, outstanding defensive work all summer long. And there's one away for Brennan Huber.
Top of the order for the Rangers, center fielder Brennan Huber.
And final league game, Rapids hoping for a miracle on Monday that if Plover goes up to Merrill and somehow loses, then they would have a share of the conference title. But if Plover goes up to Merrill and gets the job done, Plover is the conference champions outright with just one conference loss to Wisconsin Rapids. Rapids 2 conference losses to Plover and Everest. The 1-1. Going to be hit over to short. Picked there by Robrecht across and in time. Iupi's come in and pitched well for Antigo here, and there's quickly 2 outs again, this time for Brett Simonson, a hit by pitch, and a couple of walks today for Brett with 2 runs scored. With so much of our lives riding on the internet these days, choosing a provider you can rely on has become more important than ever. As a local company, Solaire sees their customers as neighbors and not just numbers. You can trust their fiber delivers the fastest, most reliable, and most advanced internet experience in town. Long look for Hunter Iupi. Breaking ball and back over to Hannes again. Tough play and off his glove. I give him a base hit. Yeah, I think so. Brett Simonson's been on base all 4 times, and now Caden Sengbush, a pop out, reached on an error, and RBI single.
Third baseman Caden Sengbush.
Feeling generous tonight, I think. First one missed outside. Iupi was out of the windup and stepped off to get into the stretch, so Simonson didn't steal second base so easily. And there's a strike, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike to Caden Sengbush. Ooh, breaking ball outside. Good for a strike, 1 and 2. Not sure if it's a pre-game ritual for Caden, but he was having a turkey sandwich before the game. Right when I was down on the field, like 15 minutes before first pitch, he was coating it with mayonnaise and getting ready to fuel himself up for the ball game here tonight. Made Custom Apparel in Stevens Point provides quality decorated apparel from hometown schools and summer teams to corporate and team outings, along with promotional items and sporting goods. Made Custom Apparel in Stevens Point. Backhanded by Robrecht and out at first. That'll end the 5th inning. No runs, a base hit, and 1 left. We've played 5 complete, 9-1 Rapids. Back after this, Zaleski Sports.
Welcome. How may we help you?
New windows, new garage, new car, swimming pool. Tuition, we're not talking scholarship here. And a vacation.
Our affordable home equity line of credit may be just what you need.
Medical expenses, braces for our youngest. How about the dog? Roof. How about the roof? And did I mention how long I wanted that vacation to be?
Your money, your life. How may we help you?
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at maidacustom.com.
Some defensive changes here for Wisconsin Rapids in the 6th inning. Brian Olds will take over at second base for Brett Simonson. Nick Lieberg will take over in right field for Jackson Laskowski. Eli Hahn still out there, 76 pitches for Eli. Again, one benefit for Wisconsin Rapids that they've been able to show off this summer is their depth on the mound. Luke Bastel to lead things off here in the 6th. Just go through this pitching staff possibilities for Wisconsin Rapids. It's 2-0 now to Basel. If needed, pitchers on this team: Caden Sengbush, Braden Lewis, Ethan Freeman, Eli Hahn, Caleb Ellis, Jacob Tokarski, Jordan Tibbetts. Got a lot of possibilities if needed. See who Court Halber will throw this weekend. Again, you don't want to spend arms when you got until Wednesday, but don't want to use up all your pitchers. We hit into left. Leadoff base hit for Luke Bastel here in the 6th inning. With the 17U regionals starting tomorrow, maybe? I know the championships for regionals are on Sunday, so it's got to be going on pretty soon. Chopper to short for 2. Ellis to Olds, across to Lewis, and a double play. 6-4-3 double play. Ellis to Olds to Lewis. And just like that, there's 2 away. That's the way to get into the game if you're Brian Olds. At second base. Come in to play defense, and you turn a double play. That's the way to go. And now Sam McCann, strikeout and a ground out. And again, that nasty breaking ball by Eli Hahn is swung on and missed. Just missed for a ball, 1-1. Three and 1 now. 97th year of the American Legion Baseball here in the state of Wisconsin. And Eli Hahn with just a second walk of the night, I believe. Had one to Jacob Hannes in the 3rd, and one here in the 6th. Let's see what we got here.
Third baseman Connor Cornelius.
Oh, 17U. Here we go. Stevens Point. Cornelius looks at a ball. It starts tomorrow. Stevens Point and Wisconsin Rapids at 7. Oh, goodness. They don't even have these in order. Come on, guy. Goodness gracious. Oh, man. So 1 o'clock, Plover and Marshfield. 4 o'clock, Wausau and Antigo. 7 o'clock, Rapids and Stevens Point. That will run until the 16th. There's a strike. Again, because Rapids has already clinched a spot in the state tournament because they are hosting the 17U state tournament, much like, there's a swing and a miss, much like Plover did a couple of years ago when they hosted the AAA American Legion state tournament. Even though they won the regional, they still have to find an 8th team, and because Stevens Point took 2nd in that state tournament, they were able to qualify for the state tournament. Strikeout for Hahn. That is his 5th of the game. We go to the 6th inning. It's 9-1 Rapids. Back after this, Zaleski Sports.
Jacobs is now open in Rudolph with the same great childcare you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Braden Lewis to start off the home half of the 6th inning. Couple of singles, 3 RBIs, and was put out on a fielder's choice as he grounded out to short in to third in the 2nd. Fly ball to Mason Gray in left, and Mason with the casual catch out in left field, and there's one away. Now Nick Lieber getting a chance to swing it here in the 6th inning, hitting for Jackson Laskowski. Score from Buchholz Park in Stevens Point, Everest 2, Stevens Point 2.
Number 24, Nick Lieber.
Top of the 9th in the field behind us, 0-0. Top of the 9th inning, yep. 2-0 Chippewa Falls over Plover. They're in the bottom of the 5th. And so much nicer on the camera is actually bright. The 0-1 to Nick. Lined up the middle. Hannes backhanded across. Hannes high throw. Man, oh man, Jacob Hannes. Another tremendous play at second base. And there's 2 away. Flash in your leather, young man.
Like I've said, this is the best place to see baseball.
And there's 2 away for Cannon Plumman. Again, if you're watching online, which you are, there's a lot of people watching. Thank you for tuning in. But a couple of weeks ago when we didn't know what the heck was going on, it was as dark as if there weren't any lights on here at the Ball Diamond, and we were able to figure out some camera settings as Cannon Plumman takes one on the side, and he walks down to first base. There is nobody left to run. Well, Jackson Laskowski will run. He was just hit for. And now Laskowski will take to the base paths here with 2 outs.
Runner at first base for the Rangers, number 9, Jackson Laskowski.
Wisconsin River Orthopedics, hey, they encourage you to stop living with the pain. Come see them and let's get you back to living your life to the fullest for joint pain rehabilitation, urgent care, and more. Come to Wisconsin River Orthopedics in Wisconsin Rapids. Heartland Farms post-game show will wrap things up here on Zaleski Sports tonight. Freeman, pop out, walk, and a strikeout. And it's 2-0 now to Ethan Freeman. We've had a full summer of baseball here on Zaleski Sports. Expect a full fall of a lot. Volleyball, football, soccer. Bring it all to you here on Zaleski Sports. There's the 2-1. Laskowski, the runner. And that time Hannes made the play. I think he took a mouthful of those pellets. And it's 3-1 now to Ethan Freeman. Three and 1 to Freeman. Swing and a miss. Beautiful breaking ball, a lot like what Eli Hans had tonight. Count runs full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Missed high and walks Ethan Freeman. And if anybody's ever been interested in high school boys soccer in Wisconsin Rapids, this is the year to watch online. We will have an opportunity. Marco Simonson looks at a strike. Lincoln doesn't have very many home games. I mean, relatively speaking, there's like 7 of them on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, 7 of them. Saturday, September 9th, they've got a triangular here at the Quadplex. Monona Grove, Onalaska, and Wausau East. And Simonson able to get time called, and it remains 1-1. Depending on how all things pan out and how competitive that one's going to be lined into center field. And they're going to send Laskowski, and an RBI base hit for Marco Simonson. He's driven in 3 tonight. He's 3 for 4. And Rapids has got 10 runs here. And now Caleb Ellis at the plate with an opportunity to finish this game here in the bottom of the 6th.
Shortstop Caleb Ellis.
But depending on the competitiveness of the Lincoln boys, bring you quite a few of them. They've got a couple of them on here that are scheduled over at. Now it's going to be lined to center. We'll keep it right here. Do we have any commercials left? All right. We'll keep it right here. But they got a couple of games that are scheduled right now. Washington Elementary School. Those, unfortunately, will be hard to do, but they've got only 3 of those, but they're all conference games. I would assume that they would probably they had them all scheduled at Washington last year, and then they brought them all over to the turf field. So, yeah, all the conference games. All the conference games are over at Washington. So we'll see how things pan out here. But again, if you are interested, just breaking news right now, I guess, if you're interested in watching or listening to Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln soccer, boys soccer, send us a message on Facebook or Instagram or however, email, however you want to contact us, and tell us that you want Olivia Zimmerman to be the voice of Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln boys soccer. The couple of games that we're going to do, she's offered. She plays soccer in the spring, the girls' side, so she's probably a lot more knowledgeable at soccer than everybody at Zaleski Sports. We'll make sure we get some Lincoln boys soccer on the network this year, and get Olivia on the soccer mic this fall. We go to the top of the 7th, 10-1. Rapids just needs 3 outs, and we can wrap this one up here.
Leading off the Typhoon, 7th inning.
It'll be Alec Napkavich to lead things off. They're in the top of the 9th inning, going in the field behind us. 2 runners on and 2 outs for Everest. Runners at first and third. Looks like Tyler Byers still on the mound. Line drive to center, and Brennan Huber makes a chest-high catch for the first out. 1 up and 1 down. And I think it hit foul, and they'll do it again.
Top of the order, first baseman Caden Kautza.
Oh, they scored. A base hit. So Everest leads 1-0 in the top of the 9th inning. There's a line drive to left field. Wow. That was a line drive to right and foul, and it's 0-2. Big league game. Keel Jacoby will take you the rest of the way in that one. Rapids, of course, will have an opportunity in the bottom of the 9th inning. Chippewa Falls 2, Plover nothing. Top of the 6th inning there. We got 10-1 here. And 3-2 Everest in the bottom of the 7th in Stevens Point. Ayupi on deck, misses outside, does Eli Hahn. Eli at 96. Again, you're good through 105 in Legion baseball. If you start at 104, you can finish through 105. And it's 2-2. High school, it's 100. Legion, it's 105. 2-2, chopped foul. And off the post near the Antigo dugout. Jack Rosicki and Katie Leckton on the broadcast in Stevens Point. There's a swing and a miss. Eli Hahn picks up strikeout number 6. And there's 2 away. And to go down to their final out, and Hunter Ayupi will be at the plate.
The pitcher, Hunter Ayupi.
That was lined foul. No balls and a strike. Bounced in there. 1-1. Hahn fires back. Outside, gets the call. That call's been there all night long. Tad bit on that outside corner, but they've been getting it. Now they had to go down to their final strike. Pitch 103 here for Eli Hahn. Fires home. Popped up on the infield. And Braden Lewis will make the catch, and Rapids finishes this one here tonight with a 10-1 victory over Antigo. Rapids scores 10 runs on 10 hits. They have 2 errors, both those on Brett Simonson. Antigo goes 1 run, 5 hits, and 3 errors, all those on Reed Kinsley. Again, Rapids finishes up their league play with a 10-1 win. They'll have a doubleheader against De Pere on Saturday starting at 12 noon here on Zaleski Sports. We'll have an opportunity. Olivia's going to go down, talk to Marco Simonson. 3 for 4 today with 3 RBIs. We'll have our Heartland Farms postgame show after this on Zaleski Sports.
What Heartland Farms is a large potato and vegetable operation. Who Heartland Farms is a group of hardworking, dedicated people who have a common vision.
Heartland Farms is an accumulation of individuals who came from family farm backgrounds, grew up on family farms, and now have come together as one larger team to own and manage a much larger farm enterprise.
Welcome back to Wisconsin Rapids, Heartland Farms post-game show coming up now. Heartland Farms. Yeah, let me make sure I don't butcher this Heartland Farms. Nobody knows potatoes in Wisconsin quite like Heartland Farms, with roots in Amherst and now based in Hancock. This fifth-generation potato and vegetable farm produces many varieties of chipping potatoes. Currently farming 27,000 irrigated acres and growing. Learn more about the best in the potato biz at heartland.farm. That's heartland.farm. We're going to give Olivia a minute or two to track down Marcos Simonson, and we'll Marcos 3 for 4 today. A couple of 3 for 4 today. 3 RBIs for Marcos, as Rapids wins it here again 10-1 over the Antigo Typhoon. A doubleheader on Saturday for the Rangers. They'll take on De Pere starting at 12 noon. We'll have both of those games live on Zaleski Sports.
Making my way away from him as soon as they start. Shut up.
Olivia going to go track down. Had a quick conversation there with our buddy Josh Bush. Josh will work with us again this fall with football, volleyball, soccer, and then again basketball and all the likes of that coming up here in just a couple of weeks. Again, we'll send it down here to Olivia in just a quick moment and give her the thumbs up, and you're good. All right, send it down to Olivia here with our Heartland Farms postgame show.
Okay, good. Okay, I'm here with Marcos Simonson. So you had some great hits today. You were 3 for 4 RBIs, great hits down the middle. How does it feel to be coming out of your senior year at Lincoln and coming back on the field, getting to play with some of the same guys, going for a great season?
It's awesome. I love these guys, you know. Got a great group of guys over there, and we got regionals coming up, and definitely believe in this group. We can go a long way.
Yeah.
I know we can.
Good. And I'm sure you get asked this a lot, but with the team, how's it playing with your brother, getting to do that again?
Oh, man, it's awesome. We haven't played together since we were, 8 years old? I was 8 years old, it would have been. Love playing with them. It's been a lot of fun this year, definitely. Love it.
Good, yeah. So how does this prepare you for your upcoming regionals, the next games, next steps here?
It's just nice to just keep the train rolling, just keep this momentum going. We got big regional tournament coming up, and just keep this momentum going.
So would you say you're feeling pretty confident at this point in the season?
Good.
Yeah.
Feeling good. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll give this to you, and the whole deal there.
Oh, jeez. I'm Marcos Simonson, and I'm in the house.
Oh, shit. Ow!
Okay.
Thank you, Marcos. With that, we're going to sign things off here in Wisconsin Rapids. Appreciate Olivia talking to Marcos here to wrap things up here tonight on Zaleski Sports. Again, our final score, Wisconsin Rapids 10 and Antigo 1. For Olivia Zimmerman, this is Steve Abe signing off from the Wisconsin Rapids Quadplex on this gorgeous Thursday night. We will have more Rangers baseball on Saturday. Broadcast starting at 12 noon here in Wisconsin Rapids, as the Rangers will take on the De Pere Panthers in a double header. Again, once again, for Olivia Zimmerman, this is Steve Mave signing off. Hope you all have a great night. And until Saturday, we'll talk to you on Saturday. So have a great rest of your night and Friday. And we'll talk to you again here on Zaleski Sports on Saturday afternoon. So long, everyone.